Hey there everyone, it's Matt from Creative Reviews, and today we're looking at the 4th generation Amazon Kindle. This is the $79 ad-supported version. There's also a $109 version without advertisements, but it's exactly the same specs on it. So let's take a look. I have it on this nice little stand so we can see, but first we're going to take a look at the e-ink screen in relation to sunlight and surrounding light on it. Why you would get an e-ink screen is to have it be as much like paper as you possibly can. For example, here is a magazine. Magazines have this little shine, but you can read these very easily in sunlight. Of course, these would be color. The Amazon Kindle 4th generation is not. For example, we have another piece here. Here is, honest to God, paper. No shine to it whatsoever, and that's what they're trying to go for as much as they possibly can with the e-ink screen on an Amazon Kindle or any e-reader of these generations, including the Nook and Kobo and all other ones out there. In my opinion, this is one of the best e-readers that I have ever seen. The screens keep on getting better. The resolution on whatever, I'm not sure if it's a pixel or not, but they always continue to get better. And the glare shield always gets better. Right now there are lights above me pointing straight down, so you will see some glare, but mostly in every other angle it's not going to affect reading that much. Now, even though you can see a nice spot of a light on there, if you look at it in real life, it does not disrupt your reading as much as you'd think it would. We're going to click the bottom button, which helps you go back and turn it on. It's the same way the Kindle Fire also operates with the awkwardly placed power button on the bottom. But here we have it. Here is our main menu. You can take a look at the screen there. And while we're at it, let's check the dimensions of it. This Kindle 4th generation non-touch was released in late 2011, fall 2011, and its width is 4.7 inches, diameter 0.4 inches, it's 6.8 inches tall, and it weighs 7.5 ounces. So it is very light. And mostly, it's not going to be as kind on your pocket as a smartphone, but you can stick one of these in your pocket because it's incredibly thin and it's the most portable Kindle yet. If you know about the last generation, it had a keyboard and was much longer and thicker than the old version. Now here, of course, you lose the keyboard, but you do get a small button on the bottom that will let you know you can use a keyboard up here, but you do have to use the keypad to scroll around. So you do use a little bit of functionality with the keyboard, but it's okay. But looking around the rest of this, we do have our physical buttons here. We have our analog stick to move up and down on the menu, your select button, your keyboard button, your back button, your menu button, and your easy home button, which will return you to this screen always. You do also have easy page turning buttons. Even though this is not touch, it still has some features that a touch would have in a way. I'll show you that in a second in comparison to the Nook. You hold it in one hand and easily you can flip pages back and forward. And it's very easy to use, and it's so light it really does feel like you're reading a very light paperback book, and it's easy for long times at the beach or any time where you want to read, and it doesn't fatigue your hand too much at all. So you'll be enjoying that for a while. Now, I did say I want to make comparisons to the Nook, and I have it here. I have the Nook Simple Touch. This is not the one with glow light, but it's exactly the same it is a touch device in comparison to the Kindle, which is not a touch device. So here we have the Nook. The Nook is thicker. It's about the same height. It's a little bit wider. It has touch screen and it's heavier. But you also do have these easy access buttons on the side. You have one physical button which will power it. And then you would slide to open so you don't get any accidental turning on. The screens on these are the same technology and they both work very, very well. Good glare on all of these. Back to the main point. You've seen the comparison with the Nook. You can take a look at the Nook review that I've done in the past. It's the Nook Simple Touch with Glow Light. The exact same thing, except in a lighter shade of gray. But going back here, let's check how everything looks on the Kindle. Text is very clear and you can do any kind of editing that you would like. You can change the font size. To as large as you possibly want or as small as you want. And it still works. You can change the typeface from regular to condensed to sans serif. You can change the line spacing if it helps you read to medium and large. And you can change the different words per line. Default, fewer, or fewest. So it really changes your reading experience however you like it. If you like books with big font, you can have everything you want, or if you want everything packed in a little text, you can also do that as well. That would be my cuckoo clock. Sorry about that. All in all, the Nook, or the Kindle 4th generation non-touch ad-supported is a great deal. And we're talking about that. Let me show you how the ads work. When you turn it off and when it goes to your basic screen, your screensaver if you like to call it, for example, look in the Nook, you get a nice picture. And that's it. On the Kindle, you do get, even though it looks like a book, it's an advertisement for the HTC One X. You can see the little AT&T brand here. And it really doesn't get in your way whatsoever. All you have to do, if you like the advertisement and want to move forward with it, you click the center, or you hold the center, and it'll give you more information. You can have yourself emailed with the email address that you gave Amazon, sending more information about the advertisement. It's non-intrusive and it's really cool, and they do give you some good deals every once in a while. This does update through Wi-Fi, and as you can see, Wi-Fi is turned on, and I have gotten good Amazon daily deals on here before. And it's not like it first started where they only had maybe about 6 or 7 advertisements that cycled through. They changed weekly, and like I said, actually give you good deals on it. So it's actually kind of like reading a magazine, even though they do have magazines with their own specific ads. It's like reading a magazine. They try to send you stuff that they think that you would like and probably help you out. And as you can see in the bottom, you have more advertisements.